Hey guys, welcome back to Vid-Bits. I'm Brian, and here we are with another episode of Personal Bests. Vid-Bits present Vid-Bits Personal Bests, and we're going to try to get the fastest time that we possibly can beating Contra with the code, with the caveat being that whatever we have left with our guys, that'll be our score besides whatever the score of the game shows. And we're doing it in honor of Bray coming back to the lab, because we know that Bray's favorite game is Contra.
Yeah, that could not be further from the truth, but I appreciate it being dedicated to me.
It's just a little joke.
Hi, Chief. I know, I'm back home. Stop breathing your stinky breath in my face.
Chief is super stoked. But yeah, we're going to use the Konami code to make it so that we definitely beat the game with one pass. I haven't really given it a go in a while, so it'll also help me knock the rust off and remember where some of the bullet points will be, where they'll spawn, which is one of the main things that you're going to want to work on with Contra, is finding out where the bullet points are for like when the enemies will come on the screen, and just making sure that you're pretty ready for those. But I hope that you've been enjoying Personal Bests. This is the 9th episode that we've launched in the first 24 hours of it. Launching right into Speedrun Saturdays. I wanted to hit the ground running so you guys know that when we are going for our Personal Bests of any game, it's going to be in the Personal Bests folder, and the mission of that session will be to really hone in on getting our Personal Best score of whatever it is, if it's a score attack, a speed run, or whatever. We've hit the ground running with a lot of actually hitting some Personal Bests on some of these, and this is the 9th episode. I can't wait to see the DuckTales episode. I'm sure it's coming. We'll be in the 2-player Castle Crasher speedrun episode will be coming soon. But I hope that you're enjoying these. You can check them out in the folder. They're all together. And they should link to each other if you watch one after another. If you go in the description, you should be able to actually go and watch the next one. I think that I tightened that up, so I hope that that's the case. But if not, just somebody let me know. The last couple episodes was Katakita Mario Brothers High Score, and then also Mega Man speedrun attempt were the last two. This is the 9th one, this one here. So just a moment as I get everything else going. I think I saw somebody in chat. I think it's Louis Long. Add the playlist. Personal PBs, chasing PBs, and then push some more buttons. Favorite thing to do. Hope you guys are chasing some PBs today. Let's see. Alright, I'm finishing getting this up, and we'll be right back to start this episode. Alright, so we got first thing we gotta do is put the code in correctly, so let's reset this real quick and see if we can do that.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Step 1's good, so I don't know if I should have hit start before or after that. Now I really don't care. The time itself is really irrelevant. I mean,
it's more so just to practice.
It's more so for the fact that the only time that the timer is really going to matter is how many times you die out of boss repeatedly, or if for some reason you do deplete all 30 lives and you have a game over. That will definitely affect your time. If we're going for a speed run of how fast to beat the game, because it's speedrun Saturdays, guys, and I don't think that you realized, but the majority of chasing PPs in our specific situation, I know that I've put all this in myself, but I know Bray's going to add plenty of this folder, and we're going to add plenty of it together as well. But like a lot of them are speed-oriented challenges, speed runs, or even some of the high-score games I'm picking. Marble Madness is a game that you saw me complete 10 times in a row. We got through it 10 times in a row. We completely got the entire High Rollers board filled up for the mini challenge of beating the game 10 times in a row, and then also adding all the scores together, and we scored 1,000,000 points. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a fun challenge to continue to work on. It's what performed the least out of this initial batch of chasing PBs, but that's fine. That's fine because, you know, Marble Madness is more of a personal journey for me. It's a game that I absolutely loathed as a child because of how hard it was, and as an adult, I decided to make it ridiculously easy for myself by, you know, just basically learning its nuances and trying to find ways to use the pattern recognitions to my benefit, and you know, own the game, make the game. You're owning the game. Sometimes you're playing the game, sometimes the game plays you, and you can definitely get to a good spot in Marble Madness where it's not unattainable that one day I will be able to beat that game with only dying one time, if not at all, which is the highest scores, you know. As you saw, some of the cool randomness with the extra time being added was such a random thing, so another game Louis Long is suggesting. So if you guys need games to play, we unfortunately, when we need game suggestions, Louis, we will let you know. We do love to hear them, but what I think the best way for you to phrase them is, I love this game, just so you know this is a good game, you should check it out. That'll get more traction, and we'll be like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. And it's easier for me to make you feel like I'm definitely not trying to ignore your suggestion. But as far as the backlog goes and how much time, unless these games are free and easily accessible for free right now, the budget's very tight towards increasing lab, you know, technical stuff here, trying to get equipment up and running in a better sorts of the computer situation, mic situations, sound dampening stuff, so much technical stuff that we're still trying to get in the stages that will be ultimately 3.0, Vid-Bits Lab 3.0. But we really appreciate every time that you do suggest games. Hopefully you understand that, and there may be some time that you suggest a game that we actually have, and we can then turn it on if we have it and it's within the time that we have open, or sometime at least run it for a little bit for you. Or I am trying to adopt a program block, switch open swim. That'll be where I can open up my backlog for you guys on the screen, and we're not worried about it being monetized. I'll just show you everything I got, and we can just, if I'm the first one, then I'll pick, but then at any given time somebody's in the chat, we'll switch it up based on, you can look at the Switch backlog that I have, and we can throw something on for a little bit. If not, if I get into it, maybe we'll finish it, who knows, but it'll be like an open swim thing. But yeah, very appreciative of these things. Please don't take it the wrong way. I know it's easy too, you know, because you suggest a lot of things, and unfortunately we're just not in a situation. Game of Day May, we had some spots, and we gave some people some we gave you guys opportunities to vote on stuff, and I don't know you know, who all took advantage of that, but we're happy to have had that. And there will be times that we're going to ask in the future We have Spooky October Gaming, or whatever we're going to call it. Whatever crazy thing we're going to call it, where we're going to play a different spooky game, or a scary game, or, you know, Halloween themed, or anything that's like that. In the month of October, we're going to play one every day. So, you know, we're going to need some
play some Resident Evils for the first time.
Definitely want some suggestions for that, because we have time. So if you have suggestions for that, because there's... How about that? How about to make you feel like... And I can't guarantee it, but if you have suggestions in that category, that gives us a couple months to figure it out. More so on the great experience but low budget side. You know, think remakes that don't cost a lot of money at this point, or games that are on a pass, perhaps.
I know what you mean.
Yeah?
There's this game right now, this platformer roguelike, that I'm going to add to the list. A little bit of spoilers for those of you who are interested.
Nice.
It's called Have a Nice Death.
Who's in the chat, Bubba? Well, welcome back, by the way.
What, Jack? How you doing, man?
Not Jack Daniels Gaming. Hollow Knight.
Oh, Jack, have you heard the recent developments and the gameplay being shown off for Silksong? I saw that recently. I wasn't sure if that was pre-development or what kind of stage it's in, but I did see some active gameplay for Hollow Knight Silksong, which is a good sign. I mean, honestly, it means that it's much. I think it's more forward in development than anybody really had thought. I'm just glad that people have been patient and have given them the proper amount of time to finish their game instead of having to make a half-assed sequel, you know? I was actually just talking to someone earlier today about how, you can have a game that's just so good and then the sequel just kind of blows.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, oh, for sure.
You giving me kisses, Chief?
You're gonna think this is crazy, Bray.
I think what's crazy?
I played Donkey Kong 3 the other day.
Donkey Kong 3 sucks.
It's alright, kinda.
It's not alright. You're playing Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 3 is the least Donkey Kong game ever. There's no platforming.
It is. There is platforming.
No. You press up and down to go up and down the damn.
But it's calculated.
No. It's not the same type of game at all. Hell yeah, I'm gonna play Silksong. Of course. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty damn big deal when it comes out. You think I would pass up that opportunity to play that live for the channel? Especially having played through Hollow Knight now. My concern was Hollow Knight Silksong was gonna come out and I wouldn't have played. Like I thought I wouldn't have beaten it by then. So to know that I can actually feel good in playing the game instead of feeling like I'm unfamiliar. I didn't think I was honestly, if it wouldn't have been for your suggestion, Jack, I don't think I would have had enough time really to fit that into my schedule, especially considering like it takes a lot. So I mean, also to have you and a few other people hop in for stream to stream and kind of give me pointers and get me going in the right direction, that definitely helps.
Oh, you're gonna play Silksongs too? We're gonna get an adaptive controller for you finally?
That is one of our, I know this sounds goofy, but this is one of our random projects that we want to do. We would love to find a game that we could get Chief to be good at. I'm sure there's a game that is not demanding that can be paired with an adaptive Xbox controller, and we can probably get.
They do it in Gaming Done Quick. It's usually like a baseball game, like a home run derby.
They
give them
dogs?
Yeah, give them Treatos, like right at the right time to hit the thing, like right before they're gonna. Give me guaranteed slugger.
Chief, you want to hit a home run?
Chief could compete. It's the most adorable thing. Actually, I killed the machine gun thing first. Well, they had enough of that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw how they were teaching the monkeys how to beat the Ender Dragon.
Gee, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was...
They were so happy for them.
And even the monkeys were happy too.
Yeah, the monkeys were happy too. Oh, come on. You have to just know where that hitbox is.
But I feel like it's pretty possible.
Oh.
We could teach Chief how to play, like you said, a baseball game or something.
Yeah. Come on. No, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What's the one ability you don't want to pick up?
F, really, Fireball, because it comes in like a circular...
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
It's really difficult to...
It does a lot of damage, though.
It does. There's a couple bosses that's really great on.
I'm gonna be so honest, I just think this game is a better single-player experience than it is a multiplayer experience.
It's easier to navigate as a single-player
experience. Yeah, I mean,
experience.
I think platformers and run-and-guns in general are harder with more people. Like Cuphead, that's just harder because you have to deal with the projectiles that are being fired at your teammates.
I'll just take it. Shoot, let's see.
Just to show.
Yeah.
Not for long. Bye.
Yeah, it was dumb. Right in the back of my head. Oh. Dumb. Underrated Hanna-Barbera character, right? Scooby-Dum?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Why? He's smart.
Scooby's dumb cousin. Like,
everybody's got one, right?
Yeah, I got a dumb cousin. I don't understand. There was like very little indication that was doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, it literally just looked like you were just firing at it for fun.
That's the proof point. Yeah, that's how it was back in the day.
Why doesn't it flash or something?
Oh, that's probably not a good thing, right?
Flashing?
Yeah.
But Mega Man...
Almost all the Konami games that had flashing in it, they took all that flashing out. The orange flashing that was in the arcade games.
Yeah.
Especially some of the beat 'em ups, like the...
I don't feel like... But Mega Man never had any... Like, it flashed.
I think you'll find some sort of information out there as to what happened, where they had to change that because of legislation or something.
Probably seizures.
I'm sure that.
Probably somehow caused
I needed that.
Probably triggered someone's photosensitive epilepsy or something. I mean, that's why that Porygon episode of Pokemon got banned.
Porygon.
Literally, Porygon got all the hate because the episode in question literally gave Japanese kids seizures. Like, so literally they just completely stopped even talking about Porygon as a Pokemon.
For the sake of the run, I'll probably always take a guy there.
Oh, what I was saying is, Jack, I would not have started my Hollow Knight playthrough had you not suggested it. And also partly mentored me through it. I would have felt so much more intimidated to go into that blind, and I don't know how long it would have been before I, of my own fruition, would have decided to play Hollow Knight. So what I was saying is your suggestion is the reason that I even got around to it and played through the main game in the first place.
Yeah. Iframes.
This is what pisses me off.
Boink.
Like, you get caught in those
You have to think it through.
straightaways where there's a chance you're just gonna die over and over again. So Jack, what's your favorite platformer aside from Hollow Knight? What is B?
Invincible. I don't know what it means. Bombardier, bombastic, bodacious, badass. It's awesome.
Bubbles. Oh, that's a while.
Yep. Not this long though. That's about it. Yep.
You knew exactly how
Yeah.
long.
Yep. Yeah.
You are Lord?
No. Randy Marsh is Lord.
Randy Marsh is Lord. I hate this guy.
This guy sucks.
He's just dumb. He's just dumb looking. I'm gonna be so real. And he doesn't do anything besides that.
It's still a random enough thing that you still should pay attention to, because
Don't get me wrong, he's just stupid.
if he comes over, we're jumping over. If he
I
comes
just think
over.
he's fucking goofy looking.
And I
Like,
say he could have came over, and he did.
I just don't.
Oh, I was gonna get one on me.
I just don't get it. What was their thought process behind the design of this enemy? It's just random.
Two people misunderstanding what color pants they have on, and then losing track of where they are and getting killed by them. Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these things are almost scaled to this 2-player difficulty regardless.
Yeah.
I hate this part.
There's a way that's a troll way that you can't go at all. Oops.
Can you get run over by that?
I think you can get damaged by it. R is supposedly rapid fire, so it's supposed to amplify whatever you have. Make it so you can press the button a little bit faster, maybe get like a little bit more RPM, but I don't know. I know that it doesn't really seem
Help
to matter in a lot of situations. That's the troll one. Oh god, that's the troll one downstairs, I think. There. You'll see one that just keeps going crazy when I pass it. It'll just go down so fast that there's no way you could get past it.
A platformer is any game that's, typically 2D, where, there are.
I got this guy going.
What describes a platformer? Precise platformer. Like Hollow Knight's a platformer because you have to do jumps on.
Platforming is any time that you're having to do anything that's a jumping oriented, mainly because that's
If moving and jumping is your main things that you have to do,
really
it's a platform.
Really need to get there.
You know what I mean? Like if Mario, platformer. Any game that's like Mario, if you can compare it to Mario, it's a platformer. Pretty much. At least
if you see a different area where you have to get to and you're getting there by jumping or moving around, that's a platform.
Almost all the NES games are platformers or space shooters or RPGs.
Then it comes into subcategories.
Yeah.
Like it's a running gun, or is it a puzzle?
Or is
puzzle
it
platform.
Or is it a precise platformer? Some games are literally the whole difficulty is like Celeste. Celeste is a precision platform.
My favorite part.
Yeah, platformer is kind of an open-ended term. It refers to so many games, and some games can be a platformer, but they're not a run and gun. Or
that was
like
misinput.
There's just a lot of different sub-classifications that you can go there.
This first score is going to be really.
I wonder how Google defines a platformer. A platformer, also called a platform game, and sometimes jump and run game, is a subgenre of action video games which the core objective is to move the player character between points in an environment. Platform games are characterized by levels with an uneven terrain and suspended platforms of varying height that require jumping and climbing to traverse. Other acrobatic maneuvers may factor into the gameplay, such as swinging from vines or grappling hooks, jumping off walls, gliding through the air, or bouncing from springboards or trampolines. The original platformers are like Space Panic, Donkey Kong, Kangaroo, Pitfall, games like that. Obviously, Mario is a huge platformer. There's single screen.
I think that's the first time I've ever done.
There's single screen platformers, scrolling platformers.
I should keep going.
Side scrollers is a different term for the same kind of thing.
Uh-oh, don't be stupid.
Typically it refers to 2D games, at least in the modern setting, but there still are 3D isometric platformers. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, those games are considered platformers. Sonic. I mean... So I guess it's kind of hard. I mean, I did give you a difficult question. I just, I don't know. I love throwing out random questions for the community. You cannot tell me those aren't supposed to be face crawlers.
They are.
Like, that's exactly what they look like. What the hell is this? A heart?
It's a heart.
Why?
It's the heart of Red Falcon.
No, are you being serious?
It's the alien warlord or whatever. The evil Red Falcon.
I didn't know that. Is that why there's red falcons on all of the like ammunition things?
Yes. Contraband.
That's fucking stupid.
Jesus, everything is stupid.
I'm just saying, that's stupid.
Forget it. It's over. Just get it there. Just get it. I just wanted to have a crappy death run and it's over. 21, 27.
That's
and
the final boss.
we won't know until the game rolls over how many crappy lives I have left, but that was not really
That's
a lot.
the final boss?
Yes, that's why I tried telling you that it's ridiculous how much you can think that you can't do this game.
It's the vertical platforming. This is a poor platform, at least with 2 players. It's a good run and gun.
Congratulations, you've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. Brayden loves this game. He wishes he could be Bill or Lance, the guys that are the cool guys that are supposed to be either Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger, from Rambo or Terminator, or Predator, or Rocky, depending on who you ask. I'm going to run it one more time and see if I can beat this crappy 21-28, and then I'll be this episode of Chasing PBs. Brayden is definitely going to be at the helm of whatever the next project is. We will probably hit the 10th episode because I want to get this in, one more episode in, and maybe it'll be one of the combo things that we're going to be working on, one of the combo speedruns, but I'm not sure. But it'll be awesome no matter what it is. I'm absolutely positive, and he will definitely be involved in that. So with that being said, we're going to go one more. I just want to see what the final thing is. A 21-28 is this... is what this is. 21, 28, and then how many lives? How many lives did it say? Shit. Did it say? Damn it. I didn't look. I'll just look and see. Seven guys. Alright. Alright, give me just 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start another one.
So Jack, I feel like I'm kind of at a crossroads right now. I feel like last time playing Elden Ring and Hollow Knight almost at the same time was a little bit taxing. So I don't know whether to prioritize 112% on Hollow Knight or Elden Ring DLC, because those are both like kind of filling that spot of difficult game for me to work on next. Because Shadow of Erdtree is honestly like a whole game within itself, and I feel like I'm at the point where I don't really know how exactly to prioritize that. So I guess I'm gonna put up a poll, or like a and you guys can vote on what game I should put my focus on. But yeah, I feel like it's just kind of
Is the Chifo's outside?
Yeah, Chief is outside.
Go on,
It's kind of hard for me to prioritize that. So I guess it's up to the community at that point.
Alright, Pops here, ready to give this one more run on this episode of Chasing PBs, and we're going to get this personal best with a lot better results than 21 minutes and 28 seconds with 7 lives remaining. Let's go ahead and reset it one more time. Playing on the Retro USB Nintendo AVS. And again, I think when I do sessions from now on, I guess if anybody needs to transparency I can show you from the menu that it's got no cheats or anything like that on. I did have that episode of Mega Man unfortunately stopped towards the end because I accidentally pushed the depressions that you can push to restart to the menu, and I've now changed that to holding up and select, which hardly any game makes you do that, so it should be pretty good. Resetting one more time. Code. Shit. Who gives a shit? You guys can check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start again. Now I'm pissed. Now I have to start again. Reset one more time. I hit start, so I'm hitting the timer. Got the code, got a beautiful chief here on the bed, hanging out. He's all floofy. He's a goofy boy. What you doing outside? What was you doing, boy? Chasing out the birds and squirrels? Shallow jump and gets you across the bridge, and usually when you're playing two players, your friend's too far ahead and he blows the bridge up so you don't get to be on the bridge. Just keep running forward, eventually this will turn into spread. If you keep moving forward, some of those turrets can't turn backwards to shoot you. So that's why you can't keep moving backwards. Oh, I thought that was the bee. That weasel snagged the bee. Oh, that was just so bad. That was like Power Glove bad. Chief smiled about it. Yeah, the one I shouldn't go for at all. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to kill that red guy. What's going on there, Troy Loffer? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 29 lives, that's not bad.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Definitely got stuck there. Definitely let this guy get out of control. I tried to save some time being all crazy and getting up there quickly, and it was not worth it. Ugh. Poor timing. Might as well see if the guy's gonna spawn now that I'm here. I don't know if that's the spot or not. It is. Is he coming? I'll just go. It was just, oh, it was a waste of 2 guys. The Contra run's not, it's definitely not as taxing as some of the other runs, so it's more of a passive something. I'm not gonna come back to as much as most people call for it, or if I'm in the mood, but can I get him a weapon? There we go. Maybe this will be useful here. Fireballs. Laser, huh? Let's take laser. Laser in these fortresses are the best. Get that out of the way. That out of the way. Ravioli. No, I wanted it. I got it anyways. Woohoo! There's the instant tenderizer down there that you can't get through no matter what. Two of them. They're everywhere. Let's not spend so much time on the floor and just destroy this freaking thing. Spent way too much time there last time. Oh, I didn't do the thing this time. Oh no. Oh, that's pretty good recovery. Oh, lost it right at the end. How weak. And it's 27. We'll see how many lives I got left, and that'll be. That was definitely better, for sure. It could have been way better. Just a moment and we'll find out how many lives we have left. That was a faster run. There were some things that we found that we could do. We didn't do the trick we did last time in the last level where we ran along the bottom and let the power-ups go far enough so that we could get the super invincibility, then just run in front of that first alien and just destroy it without having to worry about anything coming at us. That's really the move. Other than that, running through and that one time and being able to get the spread line up like that was awesome. Of course, we just did the classic move by beefing the spread gun right there at the end before we faced the heart of Red Falcon. And let's see what we got. 20, like I said, 27 is rough.
estimate here. We're not gonna do hundredths of a second yet because we, I'm having a hard time stopping the timer at the moment when we get the last shot in. 12 guys, way better. Way better. 12. Alright, so with that being said, it's been Brian from the Vid-Bits, and we will see you on another episode, pardon me, of Chasing PBs. You don't know what you'll see on Chasing PBs, but this is the 9th episode, and the next one will be the double digits of the folder, and you will see some awesome stuff, of course. And yeah, we will be back with more. I'm just going to play out to another minute or so, just because I have it on here, and hopefully you guys will have a wonderful day. Peace.